Hey, Obias checking in here. So I watched the horror flick, The Substance, and this is my favorite movie of the year so far. The story was dark, and so was the comedy. It all started with an eerie sci-fi movie vibe, then literally morphed into a gruesome horror flick. It all revolves around a mysterious serum that gives people a fresh opportunity to experience their youth again as a perfect version of themselves. The serum's creator and compound mixture are a mystery but has ties to a nurse at a hospital that helped Elizabeth after a car accident. After he checked her vitals, he said she'd be a good candidate. Then after, she found a flash drive and contact info for the substance that led to a voice and video narrated by a voice similar to that nurse's. Later on, she met an old dude with the same nasty backscar from the substance experience as her, and it's implied he's that nurse through a vision and convo with Elizabeth. The substance's medical contents and brief instructions are picked up weekly within a hidden Dropbox in an alley in downtown LA by request. The process is set off with a single-use activator serum that initiates cellular division within the body. Elements within the user's DNA are duplicated, which forces the body to create a perfect variant of its original self, known as the Matrix. The variant painfully emerges from the Matrix body from the back like a butterfly from a cocoon, and it's a perfect physical copy of the original self that remains unconscious during the whole outer body experience. Real quick, according to YouTube, over 99% of y'all that view don't subscribe, and that's just real sad when it's free to do so. Don't be a hater, hit that free like and subscribe button, and I'm gonna keep working hard to bring y'all these videos. The other self and Matrix share the same mind, feelings, vitality, and even the same nightmares. But the other self can only walk the earth for 7 days without harming the Matrix with injections from a substance known as stabilizer that the Matrix produces while unconsciously hooked up to food injections, keeping it alive. The variant has to take stabilizer injections daily to stay conscious, and not respecting the 7-day time limit causes irreversible trade-off. The stress caused by the other self going past its limit with extra stabilizer injections accelerates the original body's aging process, leading to permanent deformities and decay. At the end of the 7-day time limit, the other self switches consciousness back to the original and vice versa through a cosmic blood transfusion that leaves them both fried for a while, but both must be hooked to food injections while unconscious to stay healthy. The shady substance organization gives its clients the option to end their experience at any point in time with a termination serum, but at the end of the flick, a Black Mirror level circumstance goes down where both Elizabeth and Sue are both alive and conscious after Elizabeth gave her other self just over half of the termination serum before attempting to revive it with the switch process. Since they are one, Sue killed Elizabeth because, in her own words, she hated herself. So in that moment, she wanted to die and wanted Sue to live. So the other self only acted out on her true intentions to kill herself. Since they share vitality, soon after, Sue began to decay and fall apart. Since she's a double of Elizabeth, the single-use activator she injected caused a heavy mutation that created the perfect version of what a person that's body is falling apart could be. A disfigured, barely put together, goosebumps looking creature with multiple heads and limbs. The scariest part about this situation was that deep down, Elizabeth still wanted validation from society so badly that she still pulled up to the New Year's event looking like a walking nightmare, where she met her demise in the film's funniest and most gruesome scene. The film highlights the mental illness caused by depression a lot of people are suffering from right now. Elizabeth represents everyone in society that overeats, smokes, drinks, and even turns to drugs to deal with their depression and to escape reality. A lot of our issues these days are self-inflicted from not accepting things we can't change. Elizabeth couldn't accept the beauty of aging as part of life, so she spent her time hidden away, ignoring the world she felt was ignoring her, while her other self thirsted and got the attention she received in her youth. She eventually lost control of herself and decided living her life as Sue was better than being depressed as Elizabeth, and violated herself by not respecting the balance of time and drained herself of stabilizer fluid within a few months. This movie might get overlooked by a lot of young ladies, but I thought it was fire, so I'm gonna run it 4 mics. The story was hella engaging and was so thrilling that it didn't feel over 2 hours long. The special effects and acting was on point too, and it had a dope message. Everyone should be happy the way God made you and should embrace your age, cause after everything she went through, Elizabeth just wanted to look like her old self again, which is the case for most people when they overdo it with plastic surgery. I hope this movie performs well so they can make a Substance 2 that reveals the serum's origin, and this time it has to be through the eyes of an old dude with mad regrets. If you made it this far into the video unsubscribed, what's holding you back? It's free to support by hitting that like and subscribe button. I'm only responding to subscriber comments moving forward, so lock in with me and let me know what y'all thought about the movie and video, and I'm gonna get up with y'all on the next video, alright? Holla at me. You hypnotized off the hatred. Deep down, you don't wanna see us make it. Deep down, you'd rather see us in the basement.